Welcome back. Breaking news coming in. The CBI has now registered a case to investigate the Odisha train disaster. That's the piece of breaking news that's coming in. We have seen CBI teams now on the ground, and the agency has now registered a case to investigate the Odisha train disaster. Remember, close to 300 people have died and over 1,000 have been injured in this train disaster, which took place on Friday last week in Balasore in Odisha. As I was saying, close to 300 people have perished and over 1,000 people have been injured. The CBI has initiated its investigation and has registered a case to investigate the train disaster. Remember, the entire lens is on the electronic interlocking system to see what went wrong when it came to the diversions of these trains. Was there a fault in the interlocking system? But the CBI is also investigating different angles, looking at railway staff to see if there was any sabotage angle which could have played a part in this train disaster. I'm joined by my colleague Arunima on the broadcast. Arunima, give us the details. Arunima, can you hear me? We'll try to connect with Arunima, but the breaking news that's coming in right now is that the CBI, which has teams on the ground, has registered an F.I.R. when it comes to the Odisha train tragedy, which has claimed close to 300 lives. And the lens is now on whether there was any sabotage behind this entire disaster, which has claimed close to 300 lives and has shocked not just the nation, but the globe as well. I'm joined by my colleague Ashish Maharishi on the broadcast. Ashish, give us the details.
So we already know that, the Odisha police has registered an FIR, and subsequently the railway minister had basically asked for a CBI inquiry, and based on that recommendation, the CBI has finally registered an FIR. We already know there is a CBI team at the site of the accident where this unfortunate incident happened, in which almost 300 people lost their lives and more than 1,000 people. Ultimately, there have been various theories which have come out. One theory is that there was a sabotage where the train was basically misguided by giving a wrong signal, and that theory needs to be basically probed. That theory basically needs to be looked at. That theory needs to be investigated, and that is why the CBI has basically registered an FIR on the recommendation of the Ministry of Railways. And finally, the investigation report, once it comes out, then only it will come out whether it was a mere accident or there was a sabotage behind the entire incident.
Right. And when it comes to investigating this entire sabotage angle, Ashish, what is the modus operandi now when it comes to questioning the railway staff?
So it all depends who are the people involved. First of all, it will be the signaling staff who needs to be looked at on whether that signal that on which the railway or the unfortunate train basically continued, the Coromandel Express continued, and then subsequently another train also continued where the goods train was parked, and subsequently 3 trains met an accident with each other. So it's basically the staff which was involved into the entire operation they are going to be questioned, they are going to be investigated, they looked at and whether that it was a human error or whether it was it was done by any person ultimately to basically lead to an accident. So all this needs to be investigated. FIR has been registered, but let's wait whether CBI finds any sabotage angle into this or not.
Right. Thank you, Ashish Maharishi, for getting us the latest. So the CBI has filed its FIR when it comes to the Odisha train tragedy.